eat a fruit club. Oh no, fruit club. Coffee time. PROG review special. That'll annoy everyone. Do you remember when I ate that cheese sandwich? Hello. Fruit club. Everyone loves the club. I'll edit this bit out. For today, hello. The Genesis have got back together, and the ticket prices are announced. This is at the O2. Well, I'm doing the O2 prices because that's my neck of the woods. I haven't gone up and down the country. I'm sure, you know, in further afield where people aren't as rich, the ticket prices might be slightly cheaper. But I thought, maybe I will pop along to the O2 to witness an old man in a chair singing "Old Folks Home by the Sea." I'm going to keep doing that joke until I get a laugh. It's a good joke. But they were not cheap. The pre-sale tickets are out there now, and they're not cheap. They're rather expensive, I think. But if you're ponying up the money, that's your decision. Good for you, because you're obviously doing a lot better than I am. But even if I was doing better, I wouldn't spend this kind of money on that kind of thing. You know what I mean? And then you start thinking, it is just a cash grab. You know, somebody needs the money. That's all you can think about. Anyway, back to the topic. Cheapest tickets. I may round up the prices here to make it sound really dramatic. All right, really dramatic. No, 147 is the cheapest ticket. 147. It's not bad, is it? It's not bad. See your favourite band. You're probably sitting behind a pole. That's probably obstructed view, I'd imagine. Not been to the O2. Probably never likely to either. Too big a venue. Full price ticket, 185. 185. God, that's a lot of money, isn't it? But if you want to be in the golden zone, you know, near the front, they've got you sorted. Premium package, you know, VIP fan package, primo, deluxe, £447. Though I do think Phil Collins is wheeled out in a chair and he tickles your balls with a feather. I would assume that comes as part of the package. Blimey. I know that gigs can be expensive. I know that. But you see, in my world, you know, I was looking at Penguin Cafe are playing. 30 quid, Barbican. That's my idea of a night out, you know. But these big gigs are just, I find them unnecessary and ostentatious and just a bit of a rip-off. I really do. I do find them a bit of a rip-off. But yeah, it's hard to believe in the music biz, TM, when they pull this kind of shit all the time. You know, I understand, but I'm sure that Phil and Co made their millions in the 80s. But obviously the pension part has gone dry, especially for Phil. It's all the divorces. Don't get divorced, kids. And certainly don't get a later in life drink habit. Be clean living like the other two. But yeah, that's all I've got to say really. It's just like, you know, even if I did want to go, I wouldn't be able to afford it. And even if I could afford it, I would balk at paying those prices. But that's rock and roll for you. That's rock and roll, kids. It's expensive. It's for the old age pensioners who's got the pension. You know, they've paid off their mortgages. So what do you think? What do you think? You're going to go to a gig and you're not even going to see Phil Collins play the drums. How are they going to do the drum duet? How's he going to use the tambourine on I Know What I Like medley? Because they've got to do that, haven't they? All these questions, and more importantly, will there be a DVD/Blu-ray digital download of the gigs and a live album? There's got to be a live album, isn't it? The Last Domino? Question mark. There's got to be. And see, this is when you start thinking, oh, wouldn't it be nice if Peter Gabriel was on tour? I mean, you can, of course, you probably already got your tickets to see Hackett and Co, but, you know, I'm not interested in that because, you know, he's been doing it over and over again. You know, it's like, it gets a bit repetitive. But again, your choice. Your choice. My choice, your choice. But yeah, what do you think? How much would you pay max to see Phil Collins and Co at the O2? Yeah. How deep are your pockets? Please leave your answers in the comment box below. And yes, I do think you're stupid to go and see gigs like this. You're just encouraging them. You're encouraging an awfully exploitative industry that's done nothing but exploit many artists over the years for its own ill-gotten gains. The music biz needs to be set on fire. It needs to die. It needs to be over. We need to be done with it. For it's full of selfish, self-entitled, opinionated, arrogant musicians who think that somehow we owe them a living, and we don't. They should learn to be plumbers and unblock some toilets for a change. And then you've got this nonsense, and the people that support this nonsense are just fools. They're idiots. You know, I just find it. You know, imagine if your plumber came and said, "Well, got a blocked toilet. What's your normal rate?" Well, you could have the deluxe rate, and that's £450. You know, we'd all balk if people, you know, regular people charged similar prices for services like this. I mean, they're just musicians. It's just a few chords here and there. If you sat down, who remembers Burt Whedon's Plan a Day? If you sat down with that book, you too could be Genesis. Seriously, a little bit of practice. And this is the thing. Majority of people, no discipline. And that's why they never learn an instrument. But if you learn an instrument, you'd see what a fucking con all this is. What the music biz is. It's a con. A horrible, nasty con. And I'm glad that the kids of today don't waste their money on music, and they enjoy themselves with apps and TikTok and whatnot, because so it should be. And one day this will all be forgotten, and we'd have moved on, and we'd have become a better race of people. Because you've got to remember all those hippies and people from the 60s who loved your favourite bands and went to Woodstock and Glastonbury. They will grow up to be the businessmen and the bank managers and the tech giants of today that's ruined this planet. Remember that. We need more Greta Thunbergs, don't we? That's what we need. She doesn't listen to Genesis. I'm sure of it. Or any music for that matter. She's too busy worrying about the climate. That's what we need. Because we had the warnings years ago. But here we go. Anyway, get your Genesis tickets. Tell me how it went. I'll be fascinated to know. I'll be fascinated to hear your reviews. That's that. My name's Darren Locke. This has been an impromptu prog review coffee time. It's where two great genres smash together. Smash. We smashed it. Well, thanks for watching. So no more thing left to say, and that is prog on. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do the traditional way. Ta-da.